Surveillance images of a man the FBI calls a person of interest might be accelerating the manhunt for the assassin. Good evening, I'm Steve Eager.
I'm Heather Hayes. Investigators postponed a news conference about an hour after releasing the photos, saying there were rapid developments. The images are part of the evidence gathered by law enforcement in Utah, where conservative commentator Charlie Kirk was killed by a sniper. Fox 4's Sean Rabb in the newsroom with more. Sean.
And late this afternoon, President Donald Trump says we are making big progress in the search for the person who targeted Charlie Kirk, popular conservative activist and podcaster. Had big progress from hundreds of local and federal law enforcement in Utah who worked this case throughout the night.
Through all that work last night, we were able to make a few breakthroughs.
One of those breakthroughs, the release of photos of a person the FBI wants to talk to in the targeted attack on 31-year-old Charlie Kirk.
The suspect blended in well with a college institution. We're not releasing many details right now, and we will soon. But right now we're not. But that individual appears to be of college age.
The two photos released about an hour after that morning news conference.
And now that they're issuing these photos, that means they're very certain that this is the individual.
We spoke with former FBI counterterrorism operative Eric O'Neill.
Someone will call in and say, I know who that is.
We were able to track the movements of the shooter. Starting at 11:52 a.m., the subject arrived on campus, shortly away from campus.
At 12:20 Wednesday afternoon, a single shot rang out from the top of a campus building more than 200 yards away. Thousands at the event dropped and ran. Classrooms were in disarray as students at Utah's largest university cowered and covered. Authorities tracked the shooter leaving campus and managed to collect foot impressions, forearm impressions, and a palm print.
We have recovered what we believe is the weapon that was used in yesterday's shooting. It is a high-powered bolt-action rifle. That rifle was recovered in a wooded area where the shooter had fled. So the FBI laboratory will be analyzing this weapon.
O'Neill says tossing the weapon, part of the shooter's getaway.
And it also suggests to me that individual either had training or had a very good plan. Because running through any neighborhoods with a bolt-action weapon that you can't really hide is an easy clue that you're the shooter.
But these and other images could help track down this person of interest using technology called next-generation identification software.
Oh, it works very similar to your favorite Photos app, where you're asking it to look for, a copy of a book. They can use databases that quickly look for any other image that's captured. The FBI has access to cameras that are everywhere. They have individuals who are sending in videos and quite possibly videos of this individual to their tip line. They can use that all to create a map and a picture to discover which way the person moved and close the net as quickly as possible.
The vice president's plane, Air Force Two, will take Charlie Kirk home to his family in Arizona.
Last night I communicated with Erica. The family's devastated. As a commissioner of public safety, as a father, as a husband, I can only imagine what that family's going through.
FBI Director Kash Patel's headed to Utah. That postponed news conference will happen after he arrives. Charlie Kirk had two kids, a son who turned 1 in May, a daughter who had her 3rd birthday last month. Kirk's wife, Erica, posting on social media Psalm 46, verse 1. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble.
Sean Rabb in the newsroom, thank you.